Alright, hey guys, remember CCG back in the video. With this, I'm bringing you guys some new Trickstar combos. So this is for the new support that was recently revealed. And we're going to get started here with a one card combo using Candina. So we're going to normal summon Candina here. It lets you search out any Trickstar card. So we're going to go into the Trickstar Light stage. Then we're going to play the Trickstar Light stage. And the great thing about this card is that it lets you search out any Trickstar monster. So then we can add Trickstar Hoodie. So we're going to link summon into our Trickstar Kochika, and then from there, because we have a link monster on the field, we can summon out Hoodie. Then we're going to turn Hoodie into the link 1 Bloom. We're not going to activate Bloom's effect because it's just going to make your opponent draw a card, but we can activate Hoodie's effect here. So then we're going to use Hoodie's effect in order to add ourselves to Trickstar Fusion. Then we can activate the Trickstar Fusion and go into the Trickstar Band Dramatis. Activate Dramatis' effect in order to add a Trickstar Festival. Then we can activate the festival here in order to add 2 token monsters on the board, link them away, and go into the Trickstar Noble Angel. Activate Noble Angel's effect, it'll let you add a blue tier card from your deck to your hand. We're going to add the Maiden of blue tiers from the deck to the hand. Then we can activate Trickstar Noble Angel's effect in order to summon out whatever Trickstar monster, because we're going to link these away in order to go into the Trickstar Bella Madonna. And then we can use the Fusion Monster's effect here in order to get Candina back to the hand. So the only thing is here, you want to make sure that you activate Madonna's effect before you add the Candina back. Really matter too much, but it is going to give you a little bit more burn damage. So you want to make sure you capitalize on that. And with here, we get a monster that's essentially a towers. Now the thing is that your opponent is able to summon a monster onto its arrow, and then that'll make its effect kind of go off here. It is unaffected by activated card effects, so that's good. But, you know, if they do summon a monster there, it's going to be pretty annoying. But we do have Maiden of Blue Tiers, where if your opponent tries to special summon a monster and you control a linked monster, then you can target one of those summoned monsters, destroy it, and if you do inflict damage to your opponent equal to half of its original attack, in the form of effect damage. And of course, you can burn a little bit more with a field spell. But now we're going to go to the next combo. Alright guys, so the next combo that I have here is a 2-card combo using Candina and Light Stage. So we're going to normal summon Candina here, use the effect here in order to add ourselves a Hoodie. Then we're going to do the same line that we did before. We're just going to get out the link 1 and get ourselves out the Hoodie. And just remember guys, with Kochika, when it's in the graveyard, it does have an effect where if a monster is destroyed by battle involving your Trickstar monster while this card is in your grave, you can banish this card and target one of those destroyed monsters and inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack. It's a little bit of burn damage there for you guys to consider. But besides that, we're going to activate Hoodie here, add ourselves to Trickstar Fusion, Fusion Summon into the Trickstar Dramatis. Use this effect in order to add ourselves to Festival. Once again, we're going to use Festival here to get 2 tokens. Then we're going to link that away to go into the Trickstar Noble Angel. And you want to make sure just to get the extra attack boost that you do have the Noble Angel with the arrow pointed at the Fusion monster. Then we're going to use the Noble Angel here in order to get out a Trickstar monster. Then we're going to activate our field spell, add ourselves the Trickstar Lilybell. So the thing about Lilybell here is that when it is summoned, or when it is searched, you are able to use its effect to bring itself out. So we're going to get it out here, get another link 2 in the form of Trickstar Devaratis. Use his effect here, burn 200. And then activate the Trickstar Fusion's effect in order to add it back to the hand. And you're going to see that we have quite a few of the interactions that we're able to do. So here, the nice thing about the Trickstar Devaratis is that basically every time your opponent special summons a monster, you can do 200 damage to your opponent. Because of the field spell, that's an extra 200 damage, and that'll proc these 2 monsters. So then we're going to be using the Noble Angel's effect in order to pop a card in the field. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're just going to burn for the 200 again. Then we can use something like Maiden of Blue Tiers. If your opponent tries to special summon a strong monster, you're going to be able to pop it and then burn for half the damage of their attack. So you can see a lot of burn damage that you're able to do, and then just to kind of show you guys the final effect that you're able to do is in the form of Trickstar Band Dramatis that lets you target a face-up monster in the field and change the attack to 0. So nothing too crazy, but it does give you a form of interactions and also a way to burn for your opponent. Burn your opponent for quite a bit of damage, and it's going to be pretty annoying for them just to have to deal with a bit of disruption during their turn. But besides that, let's go to the final combo that I have for you guys. Alright, hey guys, so the final combo that I have for you is using Trickstar Hoodie and Trickstar Korobane. So the nice thing about Corobane here is that if you control no monsters, or if all monsters you control are Trickstars, you can get it out. So then from there we're going to go into our Link 1, and then our other Link 1. Activate the effect of Hoodie here in order to add the fusion back to our hand. So same thing as we've done with the previous combos, this is kind of the go-to line. We're going to get our Light Stage, use Light Stage in order to search out the Candina, and in this case we're going to be able to normal summon the Candina once again, but this time because we didn't have it in the beginning, we can still go into that. Then we're going to go into the Trickstar Noble Angel, search out the Maiden of Blue Tears, get ourselves the fusion monster, add a Candina to our hand. So here's the final combo. Nothing too crazy that you're able to do with just pure Trickstars, but we do have our Noble Angel. That's nice. If we do effect damage, then we're going to be able to pop a card in our opponent's field. If we are able to do any effect damage as well, we can target a face-up monster in the field and change the attack to 0. Then we have Maiden of Blue Tears, which basically when our opponent special summons a monster, we're going to be able to target one of those special summon monsters, destroy it, and then do some effect damage, and that'll proc these two. So that'll actually Trickstar Noble Angel pop a card in the field. That'll let the Dramatist make a monster in the field, its attack 0. So that's great. And then you can also use something like Trickstar Reincarnation, where basically if your opponent has searched something out, you're going to be able to banish their entire hand. They are going to get everything back, but at least you're going to be able to potentially stop them from doing a certain combo, just because like if they really needed this one card and they searched it out, they're going to lose that hand and have to go into a different hand. So it's just something to consider. So far the combos haven't been too crazy for the deck, but I'm curious if using this deck for something like Fiendsmiths might be able to create some interesting combos. But for pure combos here, this is what we can kind of get an idea of what it can do. If you guys have any other ideas of what combos you'd like to see with this deck or any other deck, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.